Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Medieval 2 Total War, Stay in the Steel, here with Portugal. We are carrying on with this series in Human Resources. It's had to take a little bit of a hiatus while I try to work out a pretty game-breaking softlock. So for the time being, this series will take precedent, and we may even replace in Human Resources with another series depending on how that goes. But apologies for no episodes the last couple of days. I've been trying to work out to try and deal with the softlock without little success. Anyway, let's get this army on the move. We may not need them against Scotland, but we might drop them in Brittany and northern France. Because I know Genoa is going after England as well. We may as well join in the party. We did take London last episode, which was excellent. And now Scotland's making moves in general.
Yes.
You can go join that army there. We've got no money, but we will have more money next turn. Any of these guys which are horrendously damaged, we will send back. Well, actually, Nottingham is where we want them to be, really. But we probably want to give Nottingham a bit more protection, because at the moment it's a bit higgledy-piggledy with whatever we've got going about.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
There are some more bowmen nearby, which shouldn't be a terrible thing for us to get.
Let me strike, my lord. Name thy enemy, Lord.
Oh, of course, we have no money. You go back there.
Yes, Lord. Creating a huge fighting force.
York is pretty able to defend itself now, I'd say, with what's inside.
I have no time. Who do I face?
You come to outside
Yes,
Nottingham
Martin.
to protect them. That's fine. You guys return home to Carnarvon. We could probably draw another force up to go deal with Scotland. We also have our force up here under Admiral Gustavo. He's going to come land
Yes,
here.
bless you, Lord. Back on dry land. Your
Can't
orders,
construct
number one.
something there.
Yes. Of course, my lord.
Okay, you may not be able to actually construct a fort, but we can get to
God will be with us, men.
Inverness next turn.
The problem.
12% to assassinate you, it's not ideal.
Am I taking down a person or a place?
Who once I
See, you're just a Scottish general, so I'm wondering where there's the faction heir. I'm guessing you're the faction.
Shut it, Jimmy. Let's fight.
Oh, you're not the faction leader, so the Scottish faction leader must be somewhere else. That's probably okay. Now down here in not down in Portugal, in northern Spain, I want to have another crack at the Sicilians, but Tunis is very much underguarded by itself at the moment. We do have this force going for Algiers,
With God's blessing and yours, we march to battle.
so let's crack on with that. And some pretty tough units inside. And we don't have a huge amount of heavy infantry to make this work.
Will healthy faithful prevail?
But I think we'll manage just through pure numbers. I think we'll manage to defeat them, if nothing else. Because if we can push Sicily out to North Africa, then we can focus on the Egyptians. Is my hope anyway. Right.
I wait my orders.
I don't mind the Bedouin infantry being on the ram, that's fine. Because they're likely to die. Our heavy infantry on the siege towers I'm also fine with. We'll put them together. That's probably okay. You can go there, I guess. And you can come over somewhere where we can actually get you up on the walls, like, say, here. That's fine. And then we'll organise the rest of our forces while that's happening. And we also have a backup ram under those Lusitanian javelinmen. That's fine. But I thought we probably want to put both the mailed foot knights together so they can fight against whoever's here. Against spearmen, they'll manage. Against us archers, they'll manage. That's fine. And we do have a backup ram should we need it. In fact, we'll move the backup ram a little bit closer. Because this ram could well be set on fire if I'm not careful. I definitely need to start investing in like cannons and stuff when they become available. Can't imagine it'll be that long till gunpowder units something we can invest in. But obviously once they become investable for us, they'll become investable for everyone. This is something we've got to bear in mind there.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
That's good. Siege towers always take a long time to get to the walls, but that's not a problem, usually. Okay, our other Bedouin infantry made it to the walls, that's good. They're more just supporting units, to be honest. Than the kind of main forces we have here. These feudal foot knights are very good, but we've got to keep them alive. That's why they're not going on the reinforced gates, because then the oil would hurt them. Who's come over here to attack us? Malspedites. Okay, the Bedouin infantry will almost certainly lose that. That's
Our
fine.
men have reached the walls with their ladders. Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
Oh yeah, there's Bedouin infantry having a bad day.
By the grace of God, our siege towers are at the walls. Our enemy has nowhere to hide now.
Actually, they're doing better than I thought, to be honest. Looks like the spearmen are abandoning... Oh, I was going to say they're abandoning the walls, they're not, but... It's fine. How's the Bedouins over here doing? Are they coming up at all? They are, just exceptionally slowly. Well, as soon as these siege towers make it to the walls, we'll probably gain control. But
The battle is in our favor.
siege towers take a
If we
long
remain
time to make it
true
up
and
there.
Wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Because you've got 119 troops all trying to climb up one single ladder. It does take a while. Looks like these guys are up there first. So they'll be the first ones to lower down the ladder. There we go. Or lower down the means for them to get across. And they should be able to defeat those spearmen, especially when the other siege tower joins in. Clear off those desert archers. You guys seem to be struggling a bit. Why are you struggling? I guess maybe the towers here are causing you problems. I can't imagine that you're going to lose to desert archers. That would be a bit embarrassing as heavy infantry. But you guys are definitely winning, that's good. The Bedouins over here are not going to be winning, I imagine. Need to wait for you guys to get up and then you can come assist with the archers. See if we can get you guys moving. Okay, it looks like the heavy infantry is starting to come true now, which is good.
The battering ram has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts and brave deeds.
Let's get you guys keep moving. Keep pushing forward with the ram, please. Get to the next gate. You guys get over there, lend a hand. Because at the moment you don't really appear to be doing that much useful work. You can at least go and assist those heavy infantry who are struggling a little bit more than I would have expected them to be honest. And I know our Bedouin infantry over this side are really struggling. Well, it does say victory is a distinct possibility, so I'm not sure.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
They were certainly struggling earlier. Oh, come on, keep attacking them. I know they're routing, but there's no need to stop. You guys come over here. You guys attack them. We'll need to get down onto the ground. There's only 36 of them left. That won't be too bad to deal with going forward. You guys are routing, excellent. chase them down if you can. In fact, go chase after other heavy infantry, that's probably more important. You guys get inside the walls here, because we're going to have to push forward. And there's a lot of good units here. You've got the Sicilian Norman Knights and Marspedites inside. So that's something we have to be a little bit aware of. Get our general in to lend some morale boost. We don't have any ranged troops in this army, so we just have to kind of deal with it as best we can. You guys get over here, take out these Pedites so they're dealt with. I mean, with 2 units of here plus the Bedouins on the other side, I can't imagine there'll be too much issues here.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Although, suddenly the Bedouins are very, very tired, this unit here. So we don't want to include them in the next fight, because they'll likely just break and cause a mass rout. So once they've dealt with this fight, we'll send them back into retirement on the hill over there, because they'll no longer be needed. Okay. You seem to be moving exceptionally slowly to get inside. I don't know why. Because half your troops are there and half your troops are still outside. How very strange. Okay. Excellent. These guys have now broken. Excellent. You guys have done your job. Thank you very much for your service. These other guys will join together, and we're gonna get ourselves ready over here, so we're ready to push in once this ram has done its work. We'll get our backup ram moving as well, just in case we may need it. Most of our infantry is still arriving, but that's fine. This ram doesn't have that much damage to it. We might still be okay. And frankly, if these guys die, they're not that hard to replace. I mean, they're not a big loss to this army anyway, even if they do die. Speed up time a little bit. Just need to turn the rams there a little bit, and then we'll be ready to attack, which will be good. Come on, crack on with it. Thank you. There we go. Getting ready for the push.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
Thankfully the burning oil doesn't do too much because we've got protection here. There we go. It's time to break through. Excellent. Now infantry is starting to arrive via ladder siege tower. Don't know why they're not going through the gate, but you know, oh well. Speed up time here. So the ram breaks, and then we're just going to charge forward with all our infantry onto the town square, as we normally do with these kind of engagements. There we go, we're through.
Well. The gates have fallen.
Right, let's get through. Who are you guys attacking? You're all going to be winded because it's such a blooming long way to run, that's fine. You guys can, I guess, can push in. Actually, go after those desert archers, get them off the field for me. Should be able to go into the tower in the gatehouse here, that should do the job. And because I want that oil to stop burning, so we need these other troops up there to stop that from happening. And to do that, we need to stop the desert archers being there. Come on. I know you know how to get up there. Especially as they're running now. And they're fighting inside. Yeah, they're fighting inside the tower. How about that? Okay, they're routed now. Good.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
These guys can join in actually, they're still pretty fresh. For the most part. Let's just let everyone gather up here for a second, if we can. So that everyone arrives at the same time. They might even be able to get some of their strength back. Looks like you... No, what? No, 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 you're exhausted. You're exhausted. Some of you guys are still very far away. That's interesting. Where are you guys going? You stay there. Don't be silly. Get our German in here. He's going to have to provide a little bit of morale boost because these guys have walked such a long way to get here. They're exhausted. Right. Heavy infantry is going to push in first, followed by the spearmen. Can't remember who the general is. I think it's probably the Sicilian Normans. That's fine. I don't know where the other unit of heavy infantry is. They might both be there, to be honest. Our heavy infantry will try to take the blunt of the damage from these heavy cavalry, and then our weaker, more exhausted infantry can follow along behind.
Generals, come back, you cowards!
Indeed, come back, you cowards. So you're there. Where are you guys? Oh, they're both there. Fine. Right, charge forward, and now everyone else can charge as well. Because now the heavy infantry is passed. Oh look, it's like Harry Potter. They're facing through the wall. And General will be very close by to lend a hand as well. Because he's going to need to be. Just kind of hoping to get a better charge on the cavalry there, but these desert archers are unfortunately in the way. Because now their cavalry will charge in.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Okay, we don't need that ram anymore. You guys can come lend a hand, maybe. And we'll speed up time a bit. Not too much, but at least a little bit. Can we get you guys up here safely? Because then you can at least charge into the side of the general, or the Sicilian Norman Knights here. I didn't ask you to attack, did I? I asked you to go up the hill. Because you'll be much more effective if you charge. So go like that. Organise yourself. Okay, they're charging for us. Let's charge for them. Can you get your lances down? Probably not. It'd be wonderful if you could. No, they sort of did. Right, now get out of there because you're going to be swarmed by the other heavy cavalry from behind. And we don't want this general dying because it's one of our few generals in the area. Get out of there. Oh boy, that was a bad decision. Get out of there. Hopefully the general survived. You did your job, you did a dutiful charge, but a lot of you died there. I think purely just off numbers we will manage this, but it's going to be pretty brutal in terms of losses, in terms of our infantry, I would imagine. We really need some other guys to get around the side to fight a little better. We've got a rout, that's not good. Thankfully that rout actually died because they had no troops left. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to get our other cavalry involved here, I think. Which is not what I wanted, but we're gonna have to, I think. I don't see any other options. We'll at least get them moving. Both our heavy infantry units are gone now. You guys come lend a hand. We're going to need you here. I think we're going to need every single troop we can. Remarkable having even 1 or 2 units of heavy cavalry can really swing the balance of power in these fights. And also because our troops are so exhausted because they ran from the pretty much other end of the field, which is my mistake to be honest, but hey ho. See if we can get you guys to go up there. Because a lot of our spearmen further back can't really do much to assist at the moment. I mean, we are knocking them down slowly, but goodness me, it's going to come at a cost.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Potentially victory will be ours, we'll have to see. Okay, they now think they're more chance of defeat, which is good. Although we are getting more and more routing, which is not ideal. Get in there. It's another 120 men, which we can use, hopefully. I think if we can take out the Sicilian Normans, the rest will fall. If they keep charging, that's going to be a problem for us as well. I'm not thrilled by the fact we lost both our heavy infantry units, but they did take the brunt of the damage on the walls and the brunt of the damage initially against the cavalry, so it is understandable. Keep pushing, lads. You got this. There's only 4 Sicilian Normans left once they're dead. The Miles troops should fall fairly easily, I would imagine. Unfortunately, this is kind of the way you have to deal with these kind of fights. You just have to push in and hope for the best. Even though you know you're going to take a big loss in terms of troops here. I don't think we're going to commit our cavalry. I suppose we could commit our heavy cavalry here, but I don't think there's really a point. Except just to ensure that we don't have a rout.
Our men are in command of the castle.
They can come lend a hand. Just to hopefully swing things back in our favour slightly. They're warmed up, they're fresh.
Curses! Our men no longer command the castle.
That's okay. We're fine. We got this in the bag, even though it did take a while. And took a lot of casualties. But it's another fortress taken away from the Sicilians, which means we can recruit from here as well.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
Being able to recruit from further along in North Africa will be vitally important. I said vitally 3 times there, but hopefully you knew what I was getting at. You stop firing at will because you'll just hit our own cavalryman here. There's only 1 lad left. There we go.
Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
A tough battle, not without a lot of casualties on our side, but it's another fortress one, which is good. Well done, Salvador. Another win for you. Edging ever closer to those 50 territories we need to win. So Algiers falls to us, which is good.
The day is ours. The enemy are beaten.
Population's decreasing. I am going to sack it. It's still decreasing population. I'm trying to work out why they've got so much squalor and they've got very little in terms of base growth here. The mines here are fine, they're not that spectacular though. There's a catapult melky here though, which is good. Archery range, brown stables, blacksmith, barracks. So we can recruit a decent variation of troops here, which is excellent for us. Plenty of cavalrymen. Yeah, Hinates, Desert Cavalry. General's Bodyguard. Holobars, Grenadier Hinates, and Feudal Knights. Excellent. But definitely a tough old fight there. It's fine. We'll give our general a turn to recover because he doesn't have much troops left and he is naturally frail. I really shouldn't have pushed him forward there. He's not an ideal general, to be honest. Because Sicily doesn't like us, there's not really any surprises there. Ah, you can't make it home. That was a mistake. So let's give you a watchtower, and we're going to have to recruit these spearmen for you, just to give you some support.
Your Majesty. Yes.
But yeah, at least you won't be completely alone if you get attacked and ambushed.
Who do I face? Let me strike, my lord.
But still, see if you can head home. But I'd like to go for Bel Balanab next. But that's progress there, which is good. York, have we got any more? Okay, we get some merchant cavalry militia here. They're not going to be spectacular, but they'll do the job. Up here in York, and then in Nottingham, there's probably a bunch of people to be retrained. Or at least hired. Don't think I need the peasant crossbowman though. I'll go for a logging camp. It's a little bit of extra public order bonus. Means we won't need to get any games quicker. I'll be intrigued to see what how Scotland reacts to our army in Inverness. Let's see. And yes, we are creating a new army down there. And you're returning home, which leaves Bel Balanab relatively unguarded if there's no other major force around there. But I'd rather push from the west than use the force of Tunis, because Tunis is relatively unguarded and isolated from the rest of the empire at the moment. So it suggests to me it'd be better off to attack from the west, I think. Okay, Genoa keeps on heading home. Thankfully they're still not attacking me. But the day may come when they do so. Hopefully not. Genoa leaves Bordeaux alone for the time being, returns to Pamplona. Nothing major in terms of concerns there. Papal States executing some heretics in England. They're definitely going to reinforce Inverness. That's fine. We might be able to beat them to it if we're lucky. You're going for York, as probably expected. Because we moved our cavalry force away. But we can use our cavalry force to attack that force, which would be good.
They come here to siege, but they shall leave here dead.
You're definitely coming in for an attack. That's okay. I'm not opposed to being attacked by Scotland outside Inverness. It means I might not need to spend the time sieging it down. If I can play my cards right there. England, France and Genoa seem to have one almighty scrap in the middle of France over the last couple of turns. But I don't know if that's going to continue or not. Norway, what's your plan? Because you are still a prominent force in the Catholic world, even if you are excommunicated, which I think you still are. Oh, we still need to speak to that diplomat, I forgot. Because I still want to get map information off him. Because I want to see what those guys have been up to. The Khwarezmians. A couple of heretics fighting battlefield, too bad. We can have Assassin's Guild in Mercia, that's fine. You want me to break my alliance with Genoa? Sire, a great tournament could be held at your capital. Do you wish to fund this? It will cost 3,000 florins, but may give your knights the fighting edge they need and allow the people to view the royal princesses. Of course, decline to fund. Such may be seen as a lack of confidence in their prowess. No, we'll fund it, that's fine. Got Daniel Oliveira and Hugo the Honourable here. Hugo the Honourable is an excellent kind of general overall. Daniel Oliveira, who knows? Crusader States don't like us, and the Norwegian Cardinals died. Crusader States in Hungary don't... Oh, now allied, which means there's an alliance forming against us, I can see. Yes. York has been besieged by Scotland. Was to kind of be expected. I'm not all too worried about that. Especially as we actually spent last time recruiting inside York. Mercia has been upgraded. Excellent. That mining network is not that strong. Let's go for roads, because I feel like we move quite slowly in this part of the world. Especially as we're trying to get a new force started here. Granada, you can recruit some stuff generally, can't you? There you go. Valencia can probably do the same. And already has some troops they can send out to us. Excellent. Can retrain those feudal knights as well. Wonderful. So you and you come down and join this army.
My lord, we march no further today, lord.
Cordoba's doing very well. That is on its way to become a huge city, to be honest. But as I said, I want to build this cathedral because it's cool, and we may well be the first in the world to do it. Zaragoza is losing population. Let's at least cause that to stagnate while we get crop rotation up and running here. Up in New York, I think we're probably okay. Got a very large cavalry army here to kind of rebut any issues that we're going to have there. Let's pay you guys. Have you actually got siege? You guys have got siege equipment, so we're going to need to attack you before the end of the turn. That's fine. We've got a lot of cavalry here. There's no way.
I have no time for your banter.
Even with a lot of cavalry that they've got, there's going to be no way they'll be able to send up to that amount of cavalry in general. Although Sebastião de Lima is 66, he's unhealthy. We're going to need to replace him with a fresher commander as time goes on.
Your orders?
We do have two commanders here, Marcos and Andre. You're cowardly, which is horrendous. So what we're going to do, we'll put Marcos inside London. But we'll land this army here first. Marcos will come back on here. Because he's cowardly, he's never going to be able to...
Away, blasphemous knave.
He's never ever going to be able to be a commander.
We shall continue. Yes, my lord. Plotting course. Who do I face? Command.
Whereas you are not. You're pretty poor with taxes, and you just like the English. So probably you can come up and replace Sebastião de Lima next turn.
Approaching, my lord.
But we need to not do that this turn, otherwise he won't be able to move. You come to London.
Make camp, men. We rest here.
Definitely need a few more generals in the area, that's for sure. These guys are all ready to go as well. They're not needed over here.
Yes.
Send them over towards Dublin,
March.
and we'll get them a boat as soon as we can. Or we'll find a boat to take them over to the mainland. I mean, this boat here could actually go back for them, to be honest. They're no longer needed. In Scotland, they return to Dublin.
Yes, my lord. We shall
Now
continue
you
tomorrow.
guys...
Your orders, noble one. Soon enough, I'll place your head atop a pike.
I think we can take that on. Even with the Highland nobles there, we should manage. So let's go attack Inverness.
To battle!
This would also give us another fortress, which would be excellent. There's only the faction here inside Inverness anyway. So if I were them, I would attack me, to be honest. Oh, there's a bunch of nice mercenaries here. Hang on. Who's recruiting so much is costly? Granada, you can wait a turn or two. I want to bolster up this army up in Inverness with whatever we can. Quentin Raiders, Gallagly. Gallagly have got X and excellent melee attack. Irish Cairns are fine, whatever. And they've got decent ranged attack. We don't really have. Well, we've got some crossbow militia. I think we'll just go for 3 units of heavy infantry just to fill out that roster, because now that's a really tough army for them to deal with at Inverness. And we'll see if we can assassinate this guy. I doubt we'll be able to. But if he had no general, that'd make life a lot easier for me. Oh, he's been spotted. Question is he going to be killed? No, he's fine. What about you? You're going to try assassinate him with a knife? No, no luck. Oh, he died. He managed to stab himself. Well done, Jorge.
Who or what?
Jorge managed to stab himself to death. Wonderful.
An honor.
Listening is all we shall promise ye.
You know, I wasn't expecting them to want a ceasefire, but... Would you become a vassal of mine? Except a we will attack.
The king will be insulted when he hears of your offer.
Yeah, no surprises there.
This was a disappointing encounter.
Relations versus Scotland abysmal, that's fine. Yeah, Pope still likes Scotland more than us, but at the next College of Cardinals, the next papal enclave, I think we've got slightly more than Norway does, so we will have Portuguese Pope for the first time in a long time, or possibly ever. We will have a Pope of our own nationality. We'll call things there. Slightly shorter episode today, but we have done some pretty good progress. We're making some good progress against Scotland, against England, and we're going to make some pretty good progress against Sicily. How are we up to now? We're up to 28 regions controlled, and another 22 to go. But we should soon be able to just start attacking this area here, England and France. Eventually we may need to turn on Genoa, but I don't think we need to do so just yet. We'll see how things go. We've got this force over here in Brittany. They can start moving towards Rennes, which looks relatively unguarded. No need for us to wait around. We'll crack on. More to come soon, dear. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.